Welcome to High Value Blueprint, where bold ideas meet real talk. Today, we're breaking down a controversial Kevin Samuels moment that's sparking debate across the timeline. Let's unpack it, challenge the narratives, and uncover the real truths behind the conversation.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? All right. What's the logic of having a backup plan? What's the logic of having a backup plan? If you're trying to actually make a relationship work, why have the backup plan? All right, man, I'm going to put you back in. You just bounced out. I can understand. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I could hear you before. How old are you?
I'm 25.
All right. So what's up with all these backup plans?
I believe that women have a lot of trust issues. So they feel like they have to have a backup plan. You know, they don't feel like they can trust a man from their previous relationship or their past.
Are you in that group?
Oh, I don't believe in it, but I have did that. So I'm going off what experience that I did.
So making a man in your present pay for the mistakes of your past equals no future.
That's true.
So let me flip the script. So if a man had issues from a previous relationship, it would be okay for half the men to take that out on their current girlfriend?
No, I don't believe in that. That's why I said when I did it, it was more out of despite,
Okay.
out of anger, more or less.
Have you got that addressed now?
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I'm single, so I don't have to
okay.
worry about that.
Okay. Do you ever want to be in a relationship again, though?
Yes, I do.
You
I
want
do
to be
want to
married?
get married. Yeah, I do.
Okay. So what have you done to address the situation?
Just a lot of communication.
With who?
Well, with a guy that I'm currently talking to, but it's
No.
just we're
You
just
said,
friends.
okay. So this is where it kind of starts to go off the rails.
Okay.
You said you're single,
Yeah.
but then there's a guy you're kind of talking to.
Mhm.
Modern women have so many different damn ways to define a relationship. I need to stop that. Number one.
Mhm.
But number two, you have not done any work.
I had to work on myself for the better. So I had to work on myself to understand, hey, it's not my problem that this person don't want to be with me. It's time to leave. So I had to understand that when someone doesn't really want to be in
How do you do the work on yourself?
just not being in a relationship, working on myself by understanding what am I doing
But
wrong
how?
in
Okay,
order to.
you were in a relationship.
Hmm.
You needed, and you had a backup plan. You're out of the relationship. How do you do the work?
Oh, you're saying that if I would have just stayed in it and
No,
tried
no,
to
I'm
work it
saying you're
out.
out of the. What I'm saying is you're not. I'm trying to understand what you classify as work. You said I got to work on myself. How?
By understanding what are you doing wrong in the relationship. I had to figure
Okay.
out what was I
So
doing
you
wrong.
sat down after the relationship was over and you asked and you figured out what you did wrong.
Yeah. I had to realize what I was doing because it's like this. It's 50-50. It's not always about the.
Do you make room for the possibility that you're not qualified to fix yourself?
You're saying that I need to go to therapist, to a therapist.
I don't understand. Okay, how do you, physician, heal thyself? How are you going to fix something while it's going on with you?
I did do that, but I feel like I didn't need it after I
You
heard.
did do what?
You can go through Kaiser and do a
You went
therapy.
to a therapy.
Yeah,
How
but
long
I
did you
didn't do
go?
it that only for a month. It didn't. I mean,
Thank
I
you.
understand her case.
See, stop right
Hmm.
there. Thank you. I'm gonna say something to you and all women. Y'all don't. You guys think y'all think too much of yourselves.
You
You
think I
need.
think too much of
I
myself?
say,
Like going.
well,
Oh,
listen,
okay. You're
listen.
saying women. Okay.
Yes, you're not the professional.
Hmm.
You have issues. We all have issues.
Of
But
course.
yet you wouldn't sit down with somebody in less than a month of talking to a trained person and say, well, I'm not doing. I can do it myself. Where else in the world can you do something like that? To where you can sit down with somebody who's trained in something and say, I can do it myself. You don't have the training. You don't have the patient history. You don't have the
Right.
experience.
Mm-hmm.
Where else can you do something like that?
Nowhere else.
Right.
You
But
have
then
to-
you're going to take it to a human being. You're going to take it to a man. And you end up giving him this you that you've been working on.
Mhm.
See, especially in our community, black people, black women in this case, you're far too proud. You don't want to sit down and have somebody tell you about yourself.
No, I understand that I have to allow someone to tell me if I'm doing something
Then
wrong.
why
I
don't
could
you go
say
to another?
present.
Okay, why don't you go to another therapist then?
Um, I just thought that when I understand what you were saying, because I feel like I already know what I have to work on within myself.
Thank
So
you.
once I
See,
got,
listen how arrogant that sounds.
it sounds arrogant. Once
I
a
feel
person
like I
told me
already
about
know what's wrong with me. If you
when she
would,
told me that, that's when I realized, okay, what I need to work on within myself. What
and
am
that
I
make,
saying wrong?
I'm just listening to you.
No, so when I'm trying to, okay, let
I'm
me
listening. No,
correct
I'm listening
myself.
to you say that
Mhm.
a woman said you have this. Like, oh, okay, I got it now.
No, I'm not saying that now I'm just up to here now. I'm just saying that once I understand, I have to now figure
Why didn't you
out.
stay in therapy?
I just stopped going. It's not. I don't have an excuse to not keep going.
You know, but okay. So you had an issue.
Hmm.
You at least decided to go, and you did what so many women do. So many, especially so many black women do. You quit,
Yeah, I
and then
should
you wonder
never
why
did
stuff doesn't
that.
work. That'd be like going to a personal trainer and he's saying, "Okay, uh, here's a workout plan. Oh, okay, I got it from here. Bye bye."
Yeah, it sounds really stupid to do. So I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong at all.
And my point is,
To go back,
my point is, there's a man on the other end of you eventually.
right?
And if you haven't done the work, you're going to end up likely repeating the same problems
Because I didn't fully heal, and
because you
it's
didn't,
a process.
you haven't done the work.
Okay.
That's it. All
So
right.
what do you recommend,
I recommend you go sit down with a therapist,
and how
and
long?
it depends on what the animating issues are. As long as there's nothing clinical,
Uh-huh.
but usually at least 6 months.
6 months. Okay.
At
And
least, because, and if you, that means if you go every other week or 3 times a month, but most people switch
Mhm.
therapists, and like there are people who will either go 2 or 3 sessions and stop going.
Mhm.
You can't get through anything
Within a month.
because here's the thing: you'll get through one part of it, and then you'll start the issues that are really animating the real issues are much deeper.
Yeah.
You're just scratching the surface. It's like anything else. So appreciate it. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah.
All right, so she's 25 years old, 25, and already destroyed what could have been a good relationship because she's selfish, entitled, and doesn't even realize it. You see, this is exactly what Kevin's been talking about for years. Women like this want everything done for them, but bring absolutely nothing to the table but attitude and demands. Kevin asked her basic questions. What did you do for the man? How did you contribute to the relationship? And she had no answer, just deflection after deflection. She's sitting there talking about, well, I just feel like he should have known how to handle me. Excuse me? You're not a toddler. You're not supposed to be handled. You're supposed to be a partner. But that's the modern mentality. No accountability, just vibes and victimhood. What Kevin did perfectly was expose how her selfishness ruined everything. She didn't lose that relationship because the man was bad. She lost it because she was too self-centered to appreciate what she had. He was trying to build something, but she was too focused on me, me, me. And the sad part, she's only 25 and already sounding bitter. If she doesn't fix her mindset now, she'll be 35, single, blaming men for her choices. Kevin gave her the blueprint. Be cooperative. Stop being combative. Start listening. But she wasn't hearing him. She just wanted to justify her behavior. It's crazy because these women really think love is just about how they feel in the moment. No discipline, no patience, no gratitude. Just emotion. That's why Kevin had to go off, because she's not learning, she's arguing. And that's the root problem. You can't keep saying men are the problem when you're the one bringing chaos. If every man you deal with ends up the same way, maybe the common denominator is you. Ladies, this is a lesson. Stop being so selfish that you destroy the very thing you say you want. Relationships are not about control. They're about cooperation. And fellas, pay attention. Women like this will make you believe you're the problem when all you did was try to love them. Don't fall for it. Kevin just exposed it for what it really is. Entitlement disguised as empowerment.